Kent E. Nielsen here, and I'm delighted to have you with me. Christ came into the world to do the will of his Father, and he prepared a way for you to do likewise. Join me to put him first in your life, receive the fruits of godliness, and realize your divine mission to be like him. You were born and commanded to do greater works than he did. Now let's go to work.
Hello and welcome to my site, jesusisthemark.com. I'm grateful to have you. It's actually a website address and it is a podcast known as podcast.jesusisthemark.com. So grateful you could join me as I strive to share my journey in turning my life over to the Lord and watching the miracles take place, watching the trials take place that bring to pass those miracles as I'm molded in his hands. It is my hope that this blog, or I should have said blog and podcast, help you to welcome you into my world as I strive to have Christ be a focal point, and that I'll be able to make a connection with you and help you in your journey and give those that have had similar struggles hope that they can have an abundant life. They can have a family. They can do the things that the Lord would have them to do in their lives. And last night, on my daily post, I made a commitment, and that's why I'm here today, posting. Set up the post account last night, and I'm now posting in my plans based off of Jesus is the Mark / welcome to my world are to, number one, add previously posted blogs from former domain names to my blog site, which I've added just the one blog site. So I had three or four posts as of yesterday. Yesterday was my 5th post, and I have officially added the 30 plus posts, putting me almost after tonight, I'll have 40 posts total. But I plan to add additional blogs that I have made in the past and get those up and running so that you can see a documentation of my journey. I'm super thrilled with this domain name, Jesus is the Mark. I've tried several domain names throughout the years, and I feel like they all point to this one. And because my whole life at the age of 18, I turned my life over to the Lord. And I did that because I heard a quote from a prophet, President Benson, who called me on a mission to Outer Mongolia in 1993. Actually, I left in 1994. And so, yeah, it was 1994 I got that call. Anyhow, he... prior to that call, I heard him say that the Lord can make more of your life than you could. And when I heard that deep within my core, it was like the Spirit was speaking to me. He's like, why don't you let him? Why don't you see what the Lord can do with your life? And I mentioned this in my book that I published in 2016. It's available on Amazon. Just under my name. You can find it with my full name, Kent Einar Nielsen, Eyner. But anyhow, the thing that I whispered out since I was a Star Wars fan, especially in my 18th year, was "Let him, I will." It's almost like Yoda, like "Let him, I will," as the narrator of my book shows in the audio version. It was pretty funny how he ad-libbed that, if you will. So, and it's been marvelous to see what's happened, because I grew up in an atmosphere where my parents weren't active members of the church, and I'm from a broken family, and I had all kinds of issues, and I had no thoughts of college. I had no thoughts of not only that, no thoughts of college, no thoughts of admission, no thoughts of such things such as a temple marriage, etc., etc., etc. And I have those things now because I turned my life over to the Lord. And it's been a great privilege to be molded in his hands and to be humbled time and time and time and time again, and to be able to create with you here. So back to the plans. So one was to add the previous blog posts, 2, publish daily blogs for at least 1 year, and 3, upload my previously published podcast episodes when I start my new podcast. Well, I'm starting my new podcast, and here it is. And as a result of this, I'll be uploading previous podcasts as well. Number 4, start a new podcast and publish at least weekly. Here it is, podcast.jesusisthemark.com. And number 5, to continue to work on my new book. The name's not disclosed yet, but working on a new one. So the idea is to publish, and to create and to offer my journey with you, and in hopes that we will both be edified in sharing what I've learned, and also edify you, and so that you can apply and learn from my mistakes, learn from my triumphs, and let it all point back to our Master Jesus Christ. He is the way, the truth, and the life, and through him we can become more. We can do greater works. We can become one with the Father. So I appreciate you joining me today. I'm going to sign out for today's podcast, and I plan to be uploading previous podcasts as well. And I will check in again probably by Sunday, if not sooner. And have a blessed day. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining me for a brief mental workout. Wise men do their mightiest works with their mental exertions. I encourage you to take time to ponder on the weightier matters of life and to govern your body with pure mental exertions, rather than having your body tell you what to do. You are welcome to connect with me further at my link in bio, where you can access my book, my social handles, my latest creative updates, and even request coaching services via email. I have been given much and am here to serve. Thank you, and God bless you to be fruitful in doing your mightiest works. Good day.